In addition to the sonic performance, you should also look for some other features when comparing studio monitors in various price ranges. One feature that directly impacts sound quality is built-in room calibration software. For example, the SM5 has 8 parametric EQs, delay, and trim that can be used to fine-tune the monitors to the environment they're placed in. Just because the frequency response is flat when measured in the lab doesn't mean it will be flat in your studio. These settings allow you to compensate for environmental factors like speaker placement and room acoustics. It's important to note, though, that you can't fix every acoustics problem with EQ and delay. So you should definitely leave room in your budget to add some acoustic treatment to your space. But the room calibration software built into the SM5s is a great addition to acoustic treatment if you want to make sure you're hearing an honest representation of the mix you're working on. The LP6s don't have robust integrated room calibration software like you'll find on the SM5s, but both the LP6s and the SM5s have boundary control switches on the back panel for more general adjustments based on placement and taste. In addition to these controls, you could potentially use a tool like SonarWorks Sound ID Reference if your studio monitors don't have integrated room calibration. But I prefer to keep the room calibration as late in the signal chain as possible, whether it be in the audio interface, in a separate DSP, or in the studio monitors themselves. Compared to a software option like SonarWorks, integrating the room calibration later in the signal chain helps avoid software driver performance issues, and it ensures everything sent to the studio monitor is calibrated, regardless of the source. Speaking of sources, another feature that sets more expensive monitors apart from entry-level monitors is the connectivity. You'll usually always find XLR connections or TSR connections on a pair of studio monitors, but not always. Sometimes it's just RCA connections, especially on more budget monitors. But you can also find other digital connections that could help if your system utilizes protocols like AES-EVU, AES-67, Dante, Ravenna, etc. The LP6s have a 1/4-inch TRS and an XLR for balanced connections, and RCA for unbalanced, while the SM5s have TRS and XLR for balanced, BNC for AES-EBU connections, and an Ethernet port for control. Let me know in the comments which price range is right for you and which features are most important to you. Again, you can find links to these monitors in the show notes, and another thanks to Kali Audio for supporting Audio University and educational videos like this one.